Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to the Thursday edition of Cosmic Conversations. We're here with our co-host, Matt Anderson. We have a very, very, very special guest tonight. We have the one and only, we have the I am, who is, you are, Dee Wallace. Hi, Dee. It's great to see you again.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here.
Well, so we're going to talk for about 45 minutes or so, and then we'll open up for questions. Okay. I was
Yeah, and they can ask me anything. There's nothing off limits for the channel.
Cool. Well, I want to start by, I know you have a moniker, the irreverent healer, right? And did you
I forgot. That's
did you
very old.
did you really? Okay, I should get more up to date.
No, no, no. I didn't mean that.
I know.
But I like my glass of wine. Every once in a while, I have a scotch. I don't talk like this, and sometimes I swear.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't bother my channel at all.
Doesn't bother mine either. I don't curse necessarily, but I have a pretty weird, broad-based sense of humor. The people that know me already know this. But it's that fine line. You want to be entertaining or you want to be, I like to be funny, but not at the expense of people taking what I teach and what I share seriously,
Oh, absolutely.
you
Yeah.
know? So you have authored, what is it, 7 books now, right?
Yes.
It is. The latest is the Born, Born. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Born Giving Birth to a New You is literally the entire formula for creation, written out in a really, 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 really simple way.
That's really, this is important. I think the work you do, the work we do, a lot of the work that I do, I actually call it conscious creation. Because don't you think it's really important now? Most people, I believe this is still the case, that what they manifest in life comes from a place that they're really not conscious or aware of, that most of their creations come from unconscious. They're not, I think the idea is to get people conscious, alive, awake, and aware to everything that they're
Well, yeah, the
thinking, right?
first rule of all creation is you have to know what you want.
Right.
And in order to know what you want, you have to be conscious.
Yeah.
Why do you want it? And how are you going to feel once you get it? See,
Oh,
most people are waiting to feel until they get it. That's not how it's created. Religion, spirituality, and brain science are all saying the same thing. In the good book, it says, the moment you ask, it is delivered to you. Brain science says, whatever you focus on, that's what you create. Most people are waiting for the money so that they can feel good about money.
mm,
They're waiting for the relationship so that they can feel good about themselves and about the relationships they're in. But it works the opposite way. When you truly embrace the experience of already having what you're asking for, that magnetizes to you what you want. So the trick is not to see it in the future because everything is created in the moment of now, right now. So if you see it in the future, whenever you get to the future, it's going to have to move further to the future.
yeah. If you see it as that carrot that's all in front of you, it's always going to be in front of you, isn't it? You're always
Yeah,
going to be chasing it.
until you take a bite out of it and go, wow, that's really good carrot. I want some more.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the feeling really is the key. I know we talk a lot about the fact that we really need to be conscious, and I think we really need to be conscious all the time because it seems that so many, like I said before, or suggested, so it seems that so many people's creations, they look at their lives, they go, I didn't ask for this, but they did. They did in a way, they did by not being
sure.
conscious.
Well, and guys, again, this is brain science. Our belief systems are locked in by the time we're 8 years old. So if you want to see the walls you're hitting as an adult, go back from conception to 8 and see what were you taught, what was modeled in front of you that you created your belief systems out of. Um, After ET came out, and everybody wanted to talk to me and interview me, and I felt myself pulling back into myself, getting smaller. And I said, what's going on? I'm getting everything I want. And I heard my grandma say, they're the rich people. We're the good people.
Mm.
Well, I was becoming one of them according to that belief. And I said, wait a minute. I understand why grandma made that belief. She came from the Second World War and where there wasn't enough food and blah, 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 blah. And I have to say also that religion, I am a huge follower of God, not so much religion, because most religion has taken God's word and pared it down into untruths.
Hold on a second, Dee. I just had to plug in something. Okay.
Yeah, I lost your picture.
Yeah.
So,
Dee,
anyway,
this
what do you want? Why? And how do you feel when you get it? That's really all we have to do, guys. Then the universe will do the rest for us. Better than you can even imagine if you think you had to do it.
Yeah, it's really weird. I've noticed that it's a funny thing that even through these years, it seems to me, I wonder if you've noticed it, dear, other people, if I bring people into a guided meditation, let's say, I have noticed, and I don't know if other people have noticed this, that people are actually not being able to even visualize what it is that they want or that they desire.
Well,
They're
sure, because if you're taught beliefs like my grandma taught me, you're not going to think it's possible in the first place. So why be conscious? Why ask for what you want? You're not going to get. How many people, when their children are taught, you're powerful, you're special, you can have anything and everything that you want, you deserve it. Nobody I know, and I was raised in a pretty positive household, but it was all based on keep yourself small and humble. Then God loves you more, and so does everybody else.
Yeah, Matt, you may have to take over for a minute. I have to make a connection that fell out, okay? So I got
All
yeah,
to
Dee,
right,
you
Matt,
talk a
you're
for a
on.
lot.
second. Okay.
You talk a lot about this in the creation blueprint and the conscious creation. And you teach that we are the God of ourselves. That's a pretty bold and liberating statement. So how do you help people
Well,
move from resistance to full awareness of that power?
I don't make them do anything, Matthew. You cannot create for another person. You can bring the information to them. You can teach how to use the information, but they have to choose if they want to change their lives. And we are taught, let somebody else do it. Give up
It's
yourself.
always the other people.
When I do private sessions the first time with a client, I'll say, what do you want to create? Well, I'm waiting for the guides and the angels to tell me. I said, well, then you're going to be waiting a really long time, baby, because they're waiting for us. We are here on this plane to learn and practice free will. You cannot practice free will by relying on other people to create who you are.
Absolutely.
Okay, did I answer your question?
Yeah. I noticed also you talk a lot about joy being the power and
Yeah.
also about directing energy. So, what's the difference between affirming something and truly directing energy toward it?
Well, you can affirm and say affirmations till the day you die and nothing's going to change. Directing energy is coming from a place of power. When I walk on an acting set, Mr. Spielberg didn't say, okay, Dee, say you're going to be brilliant in this part. I want you to affirm that a lot. No. He says, okay, you're the actress that I hired. Bring the brilliance of you to the screen. And that's what the universe is saying to all of us. Bring the brilliance of you, the power, the magnificence of you, of the God that you are. Now, if you don't like the word God, use the word creator. I'm the creator of who I am. And we create ourselves through our belief systems and our choices and our feelings. And thus,
Absolutely.
we are all at choice to choose. They don't just happen. If you get really pissed off at somebody, you have a choice about staying in that anger or taking yourself and moving yourself back to love, which will create what you want. The anger won't, unless you want to create cancer.
Yeah, that's going to,
Yeah. You
yeah, I love
actually,
that.
quite a bit have said that the universe responds to clarity. So, how do we get clear of that desire, tangled in old wounds or self-doubt on
Okay,
our
let
desire?
me tell everybody, you're very clear about what you don't want, aren't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to be poor. You don't want to be disrespected. You don't want to be alone in life. You don't want to be sad all the time. You don't want to be unhealthy. Well, right there, all you do is take all those and turn them into positives, and you know what you want. It's really that easy. And it's kind of a stickler in my craw when everybody talks about the creation process and how long you have to work on it. And it's just not true if you're actually doing the work and living consciously.
Yeah, I think that's what stops a lot of people from even getting into the work. They're thinking it's so difficult, that creation process, to take responsibility. And I know you talk a lot about responsibility, self-responsibility. That it's really important, isn't it? But some people don't even take that first step. There's so much fear involved, or they think there's so much that they have to do that they don't even begin the process.
Well, that's why I wrote Born.
Yeah.
because there are a lot of authors in the spiritual world. I can't even get through the first chapter. I mean, if it's this frickin' hard, who wants to do it? Right? No, creation is fun. Getting what you want is fun. It's exciting. But the universe doesn't judge. Whatever we put out, the universe, so I'm putting out joy, the universe matches that joy and sends it back to me. I put out doubt, the universe matches that doubt, sends it back to me. I get up every day and go, oh my God, I'm so tired. The universe goes, okay, I'll give you more tired. Which, by the way, your body is the first universe. It's the first universe that gets the messages. So if you're giving your mind, your brain, and your body messages of anger all the time, your body has to match that vibration.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? To maintain harmony, the body has to match that vibration. It really has no choice, isn't it, Dee? It's like the genie, you know? The genie
Yeah.
doesn't judge the choice. It may go, oh my God, are you sure? Is this really what you want? But
No, I don't think
it
it even
has
does
to,
that.
yeah. But
It,
it has to fulfill the wish,
yeah,
you know?
the job of energy is to match your frequency, which you have to choose, which makes it your responsibility.
Yeah, but it's weird, isn't it a challenge for a lot of people to reckon with the fact that they have to take responsibility for their lives? I guess a lot of people are not used to that. They're used to not taking responsibility, letting others dictate for them.
Honey, we're
It makes sense
taught
for them, isn't it?
that we don't have the power to
Yeah,
take responsibility and create our own lives. So if we don't have the power to do it, why would people step up to do it?
right. It's
It's
like,
a
yeah,
false belief system that we are taught from the moment of conception.
yeah.
And it's false. It's limiting.
Yeah, you're a mom. I mean, do we have to get right out of the womb? Do we have to get slapped? Is that like our first experience in this world when we come in? Do we have to get whacked on the butt, to wake up or something like that? I don't know. What is the reason, I guess, of just
Well,
getting butt slapped when
I'm
we
not a doctor, but from what I
oh,
understand, it it brings the baby into this world
yeah.
so that it can go, oh, I'm here. I'm not in there anymore, you know?
Well, what a way to get greeted into the world. Like whack, you already like you're being punished. You're like somebody that you feel guilty for the rest of your life. Second I came in, I got whacked, you know. What's the use? No, but you're right. But it's a tough nut to crack, but you're right. The
No, it's not. And I want you to quit saying that.
no, I know, and no, I'm not saying that for me. I'm saying for people think it's a tough nut
Yeah,
to
but
crack.
when you say it, they're accepting it.
No. I'm just saying that there are people that believe that the level of difficulty is so huge that they won't even begin the process. I
Yeah.
agree with you 100%. I don't
So
think it's a very
now
difficult process.
everybody listening tonight knows that's not true. You have you have power, right? And if
Absolutely.
you accept your power, things start to change.
Well,
If
you
you
have to, yeah,
don't, you'll keep thinking the same beliefs, the same thoughts, feeling the same way, and nothing changes. And then we call it karma.
No, I wasn't saying it was a tough nut to crack, but there are people that do believe that to the extent, and there's so much armoring around that. It's difficult for
Yeah,
people
but
to
tonight
initiate the
it's
process.
about how to move past that and what to do.
Well, let's get right into that. So what if someone comes to you, let's say it's their first session with you, right?
Uh-huh.
How do your sessions run usually? If someone comes to you for a private, let's
I'll
say,
say, okay, why'd you book this session? What do you want? Well, what do you mean? Well, what do you want? What do you want to get out of this session? Let me tell you, I used to do hour sessions,
mhm,
and now I only do half hours
what you mean?
because the channel gets to it like that.
Yeah,
So I'm already in the channel when you start the private session, and the channel will get literally right to what the real issue is, who it started with, and the age when it started. I'm happy to give you an example if you want.
sure. Okay.
Okay, so anybody who wants to tell me what they want that they can't create right now? Anybody?
Hey, it's open. Anybody here? Anybody got
Well, a
one?
lot of people talk about not creating wealth and abundance in their
Okay,
life.
so I work with the pendulum, okay, which has no power in its own. It's like a telephone. Okay. So everybody think of how much money you don't have that you wish you had. So here is where I am right now. This is where I want to be. How many people are going, oh my God, I love money. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel all that money coming to me, and it's so easy and it's just in flow, and I'm happy making it. How many people went there? Yeah, nobody. And we wonder why we're not attracting money. So when I go out and speak, somebody can come up on stage. I'll say, what do you want? I don't want to have to worry about money. Good. What do you want? I don't want to be pissed off about money all the time. Good. What do you want? I don't want to feel like I don't have. This can go on for 20 minutes until they get so upset with me that they go, I want more money. Good. The first time you told me what
Right.
you wanted.
That's right.
Now, if I'm an actor with a director, I want to walk off the set by then because I don't know how to give that director what he wants because he can't tell me. The universe is the same way. It doesn't want to hear what you don't want. It wants you to live in the joy and excitement of already having it. As soon as you ask, it is delivered to you. In the moment of now is when everything is created. Did I answer your question?
It's like when you talked about like the director is the one who directs the energy, I guess, in large part. You're on stage, right? You're on set. When you talk
Uh-huh.
about the direction of energy, you have to be in the case of the individual, you have to be your own director. You have to learn, as you said, you have to learn to
Absolutely.
direct the energy and not have it directed for you. And then comes the issue of trust. Are there ones that we can trust to? At least, but they have to liberate us, don't they, Dee? I mean, they have to, we
Who's they?
have
Who
to
are you
come,
talking about?
I'm talking about anyone that you give your power away to, in other
Well,
words.
you don't give your power away to anybody.
No, but I'm just saying there are people that have done this for their entire lives. have taken
Yeah,
the power
which is
away.
why they're watching this program to learn not to do it anymore.
I hope so too. But it's, I mean, but it's more than just you, like you said, you can tell them, but they have to feel it. How do you get them into to
Well,
actually
that's
feeling
easy.
like they
I
want to?
teach everybody to find a love place. And your love place is anything you think of that opens your heart and puts a smile on your face. I use my doggy, Freedom. I use my 2-year-old grandson, Stone. I use Hawaii that I love. So everybody finds your love place.
I think that's a great thing to do. In our work, we ask,
I'll just stop everybody right now and find your love place. Okay. Now think of something that really pisses you off. Now go back to your love place. You see, you made that choice to go back to the love place. When you are in your love place, you don't feel the anger because, and this is science, you cannot hold two places of focus at the same time.
mm,
And in your work, you often talk about choosing love over fear. Such a
Oh,
powerful teaching.
yeah, my channel says literally all of creation is about love. Whatever you want, love it more. You want more money? Love money. I love money. I love being able to give to my family. I love being able to give to all the charities that I want to help, all the animals and the kids across the world. I love making money because then I get to give. You know, I go buy $20 Starbucks gift certificates and keep them in my car. So when I see a homeless person, I stop and I give them a Starbucks card because I know they'll get something nourishing to eat, they'll have a clean bathroom, and be able to get a drink in a decent place. And I have friends going, oh my God, you're just encouraging them to live off of other people and blah. And I go, no, you see, this is my moment. This is my moment where I get to experience my abundance, where I get to choose to share love, where we live so much in a world of judgment.
Why?
With social media and
Oh, I'm just getting, I had a identity theft and I'm just kind of all like back together, but anyway.
wait, who's
I'm trying
talking?
to mute her. Hold on.
Um,
Who's
so,
talking?
That's
um,
Joanne Mac. I'm not being able to mute her.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Got it. Okay. Joanne forgets to mute sometimes. Anyway, keep going, Dee. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, the first commandment is judge not. So all the religious people are judging everybody from not being like them.
So,
Doesn't make any sense. The way the channel explained it to me was way back in the beginning, the popes and the kings got together and said, well, we know that God gave us all power to create ourselves, but we can't teach that because then how are we going to get all the money and all the land? So they taught us that we didn't even have the power to talk to the big guy. We had to do it through them. I mean, come on, really? And we're still buying. If you're not coming from love, you're not creating in the highest way. That's just how it is.
Yeah, certainly not in the highest way, you know. There are people, yeah, the power of love is really, it really is. You've got to understand these simple truths.
Yeah, and they're simple.
There are a
What
lot,
do I want?
yeah.
Why do I want it? How do I feel when I get it? And that's the most important, is being the beacon of light and love that magnetizes to you what you want. Look, if you walk into a party and there's a group of people over there that are laughing and hugging and having a great time, and there's a group of people over there that are like this at each other, which group are you going to go to? Well, the universe is the same way, guys. They want to play with love and fun and ease and flow.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's hard for, again, it's
It's easy
it's easy. So
It's
when you
easy.
understand it. Yes.
I know I'm not playing devil's advocate here. I don't like to do that. But I'm aware with a lot of the people that I work with that they come in with, like, used to, like, they'll come into for a session with you, the phone or in person, with a lot of very preconceived notions, and they go far back. Do you believe they go far back even beyond this life? Do you
Oh,
take
sure.
past lives and
Oh,
karma,
sure.
reincarnational karma into? So how would you deal with with people that
The
you
same
know
way.
same way?
Look, it doesn't matter what BS you brought in from another life. This is the life you have to create with right now. So, whether it's a belief system from a past life, a belief system from when you're 3, or a teenager, it's the same thing. This is not a belief that will get me what I want. What can I choose to believe that will get me what I want? It's easy, it's fun, it's joyful, it feels like love, and I know exactly what I want. I mean,
And
how much easier can it be?
well, yeah, it should be that easy. If they know that this is the present moment of power, no matter what happened in 1,000 lifetimes, you can deal with it here and now. This
You
is your
bet.
present moment of power. This is the
You
moment you
bet.
take responsibility. This is the moment you can learn to direct your energy in a way that's positive and proactive. Get the
Yeah.
things that you want. Yeah. No, it's true. What you said before was so true. So many people, when you do that initial interview, they're telling you what they don't want,
Well, most
until
of
they
my
finally get
clients
to it.
don't be,
Right?
most of my clients follow me, listen to the Sunday show. I have a
Yeah.
free call-in show every Sunday morning at 9 Pacific time. So they know by the time they are moved to make a private session, they know the groundwork of what I teach.
I listened to a few of them on the YouTube channel. There were like over
Yeah.
400, over 400.
Yeah, I've done over 900 shows now.
900 on the YouTube channel. Wow, I thought it was just
Well,
400.
900 on over my uh, website, yeah, and they're picked up then later on by YouTube.
So did you always, I mean, when we were together, we didn't have that much chance to talk. Was there a moment of revelation, or was this a progressive, continual thing in your life, or when you decided to start teaching or sharing what you knew? What
Oh,
worked for
no,
you?
sure, it was progressive. Of course. And from my understanding from the channel, that's what embodiment is a continual expansion and understanding of how energy works and how to create with energy. So we all learned in 5th grade, everything's energy. There's no good energy. There's no bad energy. Energy is neutral. Energy must be directed consciously, or it will take its direction from anything that gets its attention. Childhood fears, commercials, social media. Do you know in 1 hour, you can get over 50 messages of what disease you probably have, what pill to take that might kill you anyway, while you are watching happy families with dogs. Your brain turns that into sickness equals happiness. That's why a few years ago, when we gave the pharmaceutical companies the right to advertise, we progressively have become a sicker nation.
Yeah. There's no, well, where did you go to? Well, I didn't learn that in 5th grade. Matt, did you learn that in 5th grade? That everything is energy? I
Yes,
just
you
was
did.
learning the capitals of the
Now,
this
you learned that
United
in
States.
science, in
I
5th
know.
grade science.
Wow, I must have sat that one out. 5th grade.
So
That's
look,
pretty good.
it's this, let me make it really, really simple. Okay. If you want to make ice cubes, you have to say, I want to make ice cubes, right? And then you get the ice cube tray, you fill it with water, you put it in the freezer, and 2 hours later, you've got ice for your scotch.
That's the
I mean,
universe responding to clarity. Exactly.
it's really that simple. This is what I want. Oh, what steps can I take to create it? Come on, universe. I can feel the love and the excitement. I've already got this. Come on, create this with me. And then let it go.
That's right. You got to be
Because
clear too.
the
Yeah.
more you try, the more you send out the frequency that you're not there.
That's right. And you've got to be clear. It's like James Bond. If you don't order it shaken, not stirred, it might come, you've got to be very clear about what it is you want. And
Yeah,
hopefully on the other end, well, you're dealing with the human there, but with the universe, it's probably a little different. It will respond to what you ask for. Every request really is like an order in a way. It's like that inner genie again, isn't it?
yeah. And again, the feeling of having it is so incredibly important,
Oh, I think
guys,
feeling is the
because the
key.
universe will create it in a much better way than you could ever figure it out.
That's right. That's why you can't impress on the universe. You can ask the universe or tell it what you want, but I don't think you can instruct the universe on how it's going to manifest for you because it will
Not if
manifest
you're
for you.
smart.
Not if you're
If you're
smart. Yeah.
smart, you let the universe work its magic.
Did you ever see that X-Files episode where they find the genie? That's a great one. That was in the 6th season. And everyone who
I don't
gets that
know.
genie doesn't know how to wish for something that doesn't bite him squarely on the butt. It's a great episode in X-Files. It's a great episode about manifestation.
Huh. I'll have to see if I can find it.
It's in the
I
it's in the
don't
sixth
remember.
it's in the
I don't
6th season.
remember.
They find a female genie wrapped up in a carpet, and well, I won't give any spoilers, but it's one of the funniest and well-written episodes in that whole
Have you
X-Files.
ever seen uh, on YouTube Bob Newhart, Stop It.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Oh, it's so
Classic.
brilliant, you guys. It sums up everything we're talking about. Bob Newhart, Stop It. Watch the full one.
That
It's
was
a,
great.
it,
Not only the one of the best or the best ending of a series in history, not just sitcom
brilliant.
history, but
Yeah.
that right then and there. But again, after that initial like stop it, how do you get that to linger, or how do you get that to
Maybe
be
I've already
the new
answered this.
program, you know?
I've already answered this. It's a formula. You just live the formula. If
Yeah,
I get up and I go, oh my God, I'm tired today, I go, Dee, that's not what you want. We're tired. I am energy. I'm filled with energy. I love everything I get to create today. And I direct myself
yeah.
to the positive. But you have to be conscious to do that, guys.
You
So
have to be a God of ourselves.
get up every
Yeah.
morning and go, today is a great day. Today, I am the powerful creator of me. I love life. I create everything I want, and the universe works with me.
Yeah. You just
That's
have to really,
directing your day.
yeah. And I think if you stick with it and you're responsible and you see the benefits, you will see the benefits
Oh,
almost immediately,
within
won't
two
you?
weeks.
Yeah. You
You
just have
see
a
them within
little,
2 weeks.
what you put in, you really will get, you'll get, and that will be what will reinforce it. Hopefully, God willing, you will see that it really works, that it really, really, really works.
God willing has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Well, it's just an expression, isn't it?
Yes, but that's what I want everybody to be conscious of. The expressions and the beliefs that we've all been taught that are not true.
I mean, well, doesn't it depend on your concept of what you feel God is? If you feel God is the all, the source of all, the whatever, you know, but you're right. I mean, it is something to think about how you use these
Well, you
expressions. You
can
use them
say energy.
randomly.
You can use energy in the place of God.
Well,
Everything's energy.
well, if you
God's
don't see yourself
energy.
as separate from God, God willing, you got to be the one that's willing. I'm not saying that you separate
Exactly.
it out. Yeah. If you have
Exactly.
that, if you can say that with the understanding that you are part of that equation, you're not taking yourself out of the equation, you might be able to get away with saying that if you really understand the connection and the truth of what you're saying. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Random acts.
Speaking of that equation, uh, and by the way, the X-Files episode is season 7, 21. It's called Je suis, which is means I
That's the
wish.
French name. Oh, I thought it was
These-
six. Okay. Yes.
So, Dee, in
And
your book
seven,
Born,
what? It's even seven, what? Episode
21,
21. Okay.
season 7, episode 21. Dee,
Got
in
it.
your book Born, you write that neutrality is the key to creation. So, how can someone stay neutral when their emotions are screaming for attention, especially in moments of fear, loss, or uncertainty?
Choice.
Hmm.
It all comes down to your power of choice. Okay, guys, my father and my brother both committed suicide. My husband died early at the age of 55. I have no living relatives other than my daughter. I've had a lot of grief and trauma. So what? That's my story. And Dana Wilde puts it in such a beautiful way. If you keep telling your story, you keep living your story. So, yeah, do I have a lot of reasons to be a victim, to be traumatized in life? You bet. Does it serve me in any way? No.
That's powerful.
Everybody has had trauma happen to them somewhere in their life. What you do with it is your freedom.
Wow.
It
If
really,
everyone can grasp this, this is powerful.
It
yeah.
is.
I
It's
was going to
life
say,
changing,
it's nothing
Matthew.
more powerful for people to learn the true meaning of love, true meaning of freedom. I wonder if many people have actually experienced, would they know what it feels like to be free, to have choice, to be self-willed, you know? It's a wonderful, it's a glorious experience to feel that freedom, isn't it?
Yeah. And you
Wow.
got nothing to lose to try it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain, guys.
Absolutely. It's like that random act of kindness, but it wasn't giving
Yeah.
the gift certificate, it wasn't random, you know. By saying
No.
it's random, they just mean it so there wasn't any thought or consciousness or
Well, but there was
rationale.
thought.
There
I
was, there
knew,
was. Yeah.
I know that when I give, I love more.
Yeah, isn't it the truth? It really is
It's,
the truth.
and Neil Donald Walsh talks about this in Conversations with God. You
Mm.
see a homeless guy at the end of the street and you think, oh, I should give him something. And you reach in your pocket and you've got a $5 bill and a penny. And you go, well, I can't just drop a penny in there. And my God, I don't think I want to give him $5. And by the time you argue with yourself, you have passed him, the moment's gone, and it wasn't his moment. It was your moment.
Mm. Well, that's big. Neil used to have weekly poker games at his place in Ashland. What I wanted to do a long time ago, I just wanted to get a camera rotating around the table like in Hannah and her sisters. And just while they're playing hands of poker, just talk. It would be Neil, Jimmy Twyman, a bunch of people that Neil knew that lived in Ashland. I just wanted to call it Poker Night with Neil. Well, I should
Oh,
get
I think that's an awesome idea.
a whole idea. Yeah.
Why don't you act on that?
Maybe I should. A lot to do. I want to talk to you about.
Oh, stop right there. I want you to hear what you said.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should. Lots to do.
Yeah.
You see the belief that got in your way there?
Yes. I do.
Anything that's worthwhile, guys,
Huh.
you know, when I take on a film,
Mm.
the lead in a film, there's a lot of work memorizing lines and wardrobe fittings and how am I going to look and what's the makeup and but it's work I love, guys.
Yeah.
Every time I do a show like this or I do a 2-hour webinar with my people in my community, I love it. I love everything I do. Before I came on, I was on the floor with my dog Freedom, just loving on her. She got the love, but I was in the experience of the love. Everybody wins when you love. Everybody.
Yeah. This is one I'm actually going to have to watch. I'm going to have to watch this one again real soon. The sooner the better, right? You
Well, just before you watch it, go, okay, what I'm getting ready to watch is simple and fun and really easy to grasp.
Yeah. That'll be coming in. You did a
Dee, do you have any powerful closing thoughts that you want to share with everyone? And then we'll open it for questions.
Just love yourselves. We're not taught to love us. We're taught to give ourselves away to everybody else. But it's like on the airplane, put your mask on first. If you don't love yourself and feed yourself and honor yourself and respect yourself, why would any other energy match that? I get up every day and I go to sleep every night saying, I love you, Dee. I love you, body. I say to my mommy, thank you for everything you taught me, because I love who I am.
So powerful.
Let's open it up to questions. I'd love to do some work for people.
Okay, I've got the first question and we'll move on to anyone else who wants it. So in your book, Born, you emphasize we are the power and the creators of our own lives. Can you share a moment from your own journey when that truth clicked for you, not just
Oh,
intellectually,
so
but
many.
viscerally?
Yeah, so I taught high school. And I thought, I'm from Kansas City, born and raised. I thought, if I don't get out of here now, I'm never going to get out of here. I'm going to go to New York and be an actress. Everybody laughed at me. You don't know anybody. Nobody knows you. You're crazy. I said, thanks for sharing. I'm going to go be an actress anyway. Less than 7 years, I started in ET. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew I was going to do it. I had 6 specialists tell me I would never have a baby. I said, thanks for sharing. Gonna have one anyway. Took me 6 years, but I got her. She's my best friend, and she gave me my 2-year-old grandson. So, what I want people to understand is everyone will try to limit you because they want to keep you safe. And so they think holding you back and playing it safe is serving you. It's not. Go follow your dream. Do that show about poker. That's a great idea. Go be an actress. Have the baby. But don't allow others that really mean to do the best for you limit you by the fear of needing to keep you safe. You'll regret it in the end.
That one hit home.
Powerful.
Now, any questions? Anybody?
Oh, come on, guys.
Suze, Kat,
Yeah,
John.
I just well, this was just so empowering.
Thank you.
It was so empowering. And I haven't followed you. I did see you in ET, but I haven't followed you. But I was really grateful that you mentioned suicide in your family, because I came out here to Hawaii a little over a year ago to be with a man that's a major physicist all over the planet. And I was then asked to speak at 9 of his memorials because he killed himself. And nothing
Susie,
makes sense.
I want to share something with you. This is what my channel told me, and then I found that Abraham Hicks represents death the same way. That in essence, every death is a suicide because no soul leaves without choice. And our job is to respect and honor their choice to leave. Then you're free and they're free. Because just because he left embodiment, do you think he's not creating?
No, I
His
know.
energy is still creating everywhere.
Yeah, I know that. I feel it.
They want it. Hold on. This page here, 1 through 5. Okay. This is interesting. He was a physicist, right?
Yeah.
They're saying the core belief that prompted him to leave was that because of his, is that the highest word? Because of his intellect, he could not accept that he was God. So the factuals, he couldn't make sense with everything he knew about science and incorporate that into he was the God of his own creation here.
Yeah.
The good thing is he knows it now.
Yeah. Me too now.
Well, good. Maybe it'll give you some closure and some peace because that's what he wants. And anybody and everybody that's crossed over, guys, they just want you to go be happy. Live your life and be happy. Kathy has her hand up. Thank you, Susie, for sharing that, baby. Thank you.
I feel that. Uh, My son's father did the same thing when, I mean, we were divorced, but, I still have, there's always something when you love and care
Guilt.
about somebody.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So, I mean, I feel that, Suze and Dee.
Yeah. And I'm going to swear here. Is that okay? Okay. Do any of you remember EST training?
Wasn't that something in the 70s or something?
Oh, in the 80s, it was really
Oh.
big. And it was very much what we're talking about tonight. And they said about suicide that it's the final fuck you. That's how they presented it. Because the person who commits suicide is free. It's
Right.
those of us that are here that are
Right.
left with the guilt and the sorrow. So I'm telling you, and I've talked to a lot of them on the other side, including everyone from my family. If you want to truly honor them, live your life, create yourself, and be happy. That's what they want. Okay, Kath?
Oh, I was just mentioning that for Susie, but yes, I know I do. I've had a lot of issues, but one thing is, well, I don't want to, like everyone else, we all have things that weren't that great, but I still have, I don't like to use the term PTSD, but my nervous system is still highly triggered, with things because of what I've
Okay,
experienced.
I'm going to give you a core belief. Hold on.
Okay.
This page here, 16, 17. Yeah. Okay. The first part was the core belief is when I value myself, I have to abandon myself. So I'm more valuable if I suffer. This started 0 through 5, 5 through 10. Around 7 years old with your mom. How did you witness your mom giving herself up so she could feel better about who she was? Did she
Wow.
put herself first?
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, well, neither are you.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm
That's
working on I'm working on
that's
that.
what your PTSD
Okay.
is I have to suffer somewhere so I can be a better person.
Okay.
You don't. That's an old teaching.
Well, I was raised very
Don't
Italian
want
Catholic.
anymore. What, baby?
I was raised very Italian Catholic.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm sorry.
yeah, exactly.
You are 10
Thank you.
You're
rotations.
absolved of
I
that.
mean, you
Yeah.
are absolved. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back, Kathy. Thanks for coming forward with that.
Thank you.
Wow. How long has it been since your last confession? Oh, about 2 hours. Wow, we got to keep her here. So, Dee, thank you so much.
Oh, it's
So
been
very
my pleasure.
much love to you.
I am claiming that everybody that listens and watches on this call gets it, applies it, and lives it. Okay?
And everyone go
That's
read the
my
new book,
direction.
Born.
What?
And Dee, where can they best find you on the internet?
I am deewallace.com.
Right. There's
Awesome.
also the what's it called again? There's another site for the what's it called?
Conscious creation.
Right, okay, there's IMD Wallace and then there's the IMD Wallace not the podcast. There's a what's it called again? The where you
My show is called Conscious Creation.
okay.
Okay.
Because when I went on a search, I didn't get the website directly. I got the what's it called again when you it's like a room where you talk to people. I can't remember
I
exactly.
have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know, baby. But
Yeah.
if you go am, like God said, I am that I am D Wallace, WALLACE.com.
All right, hold on one
Awesome.
second because
It'll take you right to my website.
there it
We
is.
sure appreciate all your words of wisdom. It's been great. You're awesome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's a blog spot, D. It's the blog spot. imdwallace.blogspot.com. Can you get that from the website? The blog spot?
No, but on my homepage it tells you how to access the radio show.
Great. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Hey, once again,
So
thanks
much
everybody for
love,
coming.
guys. Just
Thanks.
go be love, live in love, practice love. You will see your life change. I promise you. It's freedom. My
Thank you.
dog
Dee.
just went.
It was wonderful
Yes.
having you on. I knew there was a reason I had you at the top of the list here. So
Thank
much,
you.
Dee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Much love to you. Much love to
Lots of love to you
everybody.
all, Andy.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you next Thursday. Bye now. Bye, everybody.
So much love. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
Dee. Bye.